with a common denominator.
And I need all of you to stop what you're doing and listen.
Let's talk about something important. Put that coffee down.
I'm not here to waste your time.
Where else you gonna have this much fun?
You the man.
Todd Father.
Show me the money.
What I've been doing, had to triple my bag. Had to triple my bag. Wow. Had to triple my bag. Wow. Had to triple my bag. Yeah. Had to triple my bag.
60% of the time, it works every time.
That doesn't make sense.
Well, it's no trick to make a lot of money. All you want is to make a lot of money.
What up, Matt? Javid? Want to go live today, get on record for my opinion here, so we can share this video later. As the title says, stocks are down again as expected, and Bitcoin and Ethereum are holding up really as I expected. They might decide to dart to a new high here shortly, but I wanted to show our technometers on stocks are coming down quickly to neutral to maybe even we'll get to oversold next day or two. So just wanted to show that. I also wanted to show some put call ratios on the SPY and the NASDAQ today. So looking to do that as well. So what's up, old man? Carrie's in here. Nick's in here as well under the Wyckoff SMI gold banner. So let's get started here. We got Nick and I at the last bear market lows was on here live when no one was around and popped things off when we gave numerous buy signals all the way up. I'm kind of thinking we're going to be doing the same thing here. So we want to be live in here and picking these bear market lows and picking the new altcoins, etc. So that's the purpose. I still think stocks are going to head much higher once we wipe up the end of this bear market. So that's what I'm doing. Here is the Ethereum chart that I've been showing. I was looking for some type of ABC backup. Here maybe back down to 1400 or so. What I wanted to show is the technometer I mentioned was overbought above 50. Currently we're back to 43.84, so that's neutral. So considering we're still sitting here at 1538, really where the sell signal was on the 13th, and RLP is back to neutral, that's encouraging that this decline is not going to be too deep. So I wanted to show that. So again, I still think a little bit lower possibly here. I did show some Elliott wave counts where we could go still to a new high short term and then have the pullback. But I like the way our technometers are pulling back here. The same thing if we go to Bitcoin. Let's bring up that chart. Same type of thing. You can see here, technometer gave us 2 green buys down at the lows. Currently we're 43.5 again, so neutral on Bitcoin. And again, a little bit lower, those numbers should get down to close to oversold. So that's what we're looking for. Then I want to show the SPY chart. SPY, the S&P 500 ETF. Again, you can show, as I wrote in my week in review, on Friday, the technometer was 50.72. That's overbought. That gave us the red dot. We've had 2 down days. We're bouncing off the lows today. But here you can see lower right, technometer 40.84. That is oversold's 38, so we're coming down there quickly. It's going to get there tomorrow on any weakness. That could give us another green dot buy setup. And I like the way that's holding in there. So we're definitely going to watch that. If stocks give us a buy, crypto I think will give us a buy and lead us higher. So something else I wanted to look at. We're going to make this short and sweet here. Here is, this is courtesy of schaefersresearch.com. This is showing the SPX components 10-day buy to open put call ratio. So what this is showing us, back here when we had the COVID, we had the number extremely bullish, showing that everyone was buying puts versus calls. And then as you can see, the S&P bottomed there in April 2020 and started a extremely good bull run. And here we are again, we're clear back to new highs on the put call ratio. And when that decides to roll over, you're going to get some type of low here. And maybe we've already made that low. So again, buy points on my SPY, you got to be careful because it might lead to extremely quick rally in stocks and crypto, as you can tell by this chart. So when this ratio decides to roll over and start trending down, the S&P should have the win in the sells. Then in the same aspect, this is the NASDAQ put call ratio. Same type of thing you're going to see here. Again, courtesy of Schaefer's Research. Same type of thing. Let's mark that chart up in red. Back here was the sell-off that gave us a major low in the NASDAQ. And here we are now, keep hitting these highs. All of these are kind of extreme, and it shows that we're trying to put in lows in the S&P here. But once again, when this ratio turns down and people start taking off their bearish bets, the NASDAQ could actually have an extremely big rally again. So that's what I'm watching. If I go to the QQQ, same type of chart, go to the 9-month. You can see here, we went from a reading of 52.5 down to 42.2. So quickly coming back to near oversold next few days. And then I'm afraid we're going to see the upside again on stocks, and we're going to see the upside again on crypto. Because if we go back to our crypto chart, let me see where I had that yesterday. I've been showing this Elliott wave count, and I said yesterday the purple wave 3 had already topped. We was doing a wave 4. This could end up being a high level wave 4 and then ready for extension there. If not, as I mentioned yesterday on my live show, slight possibility that Bitcoin could firm up here the next couple of days of this weekend, go make a new high, and then have a wave 4 pullback early next week before we continue higher. So again, I'm just going to lean bullish here quickly if things line up well in the next few trading sessions. Appreciate it, 3 Mile. Like I said, we're going to be in here. Nick and I, I'm going to zoom him in some. He's in here watching and commenting, and in the Discord. Patreon.com/learncrypto. $40 a month to get our crypto trades. The majors from me, the alts from Nick. If you're agree with the stock prognosis, we could be starting another bull market. Unmanaged money at Charles Schwab. We hope you open up a Charles Schwab account. I'm listed as advisor. I charge an annual fee, taken quarterly. So hit me up if you're interested in that. And again, I mentioned on TC2000, I run some scans. I've got a U.S. common stock bull market leader scan. I've got a relative strength new high. So those are some stocks that could look good here. A lot of the oil stocks are showing up on that at the moment. And the new high list, etc. So definitely some stocks I'm going to like here that I think could have big rallies out of here. If you know anything about Wyckoff, you're looking mostly for backups to previous jumps. Those will be the ones that will ignite quickly if this market decides to turn higher. So Again, that's all I wanted to do. Quick update. Anybody got any stocks? Crypto, they want to quickly go over the chart. It is time for that now. So give me anything you want to look at. I'm going to throw up a Atom chart real quick. That technometer is 43.5. Let me see. I'm having a slight issue with my consolidated chart, so bear with me. My developers are in the Ukraine, so they're not as helpful as normal. Here's a Atom chart. You can see, I think we maybe had a sign of strength, last point of support. We found support right down there where it needed to be at 867 or so. We're coming back down near to another buy signal. So I still like the way Atom looks for a smaller coin. Here is Link Tether. Not much to show here except some sideways. Again, this looks like a small spring here we had in late December, early January. So still think this has been a little rally off of that spring into last Friday's highs. So I'd be interested on this. Again, a little bit lower, especially if I get a buy signal on stocks and Bitcoin and Ethereum. I think you'll be okay on that. Old man, here's the Sage chart, one that we've been long in the pro traders. The biotechs look like they want to head higher. We are extremely overbought here, but that looks like a stock that still can continue to subdivide higher. Had a nice run there 4 days ago. Back to the dotted line resistance. So I think Sage can continue higher. Again, I was showing the Ethereum chart. I'll throw that back up for SNK Auto Body. This is a chart I've been showing on all my updates. Some classic Wyckoff here. I gave the sell signal yesterday off of the overbought technometer. Looking for something down maybe around 1400, but again, I'm looking that we're holding up very well. So now I think maybe the downside will be a little more limited. Technometer's neutral. We need a little more downside before I get excited, but looking to buy a pullback. Band. Let's do the band tether here. Hold on a second. I said I'm having problems with some of my consolidated quotes, so it looks like give me a second on band. I normally run charts on consolidated exchanges, like 100 plus exchanges. But again, I'm having an issue with that. And my provider's been having issues. So I think my crypto provider might be having an issue here. They've had quite a few issues in the last 3 or 4 days, my API provider. You can see here that my crypto charts are not loading now all of a sudden. So that might be back in a little bit. As you can see, my crypto charts are not loading. So my API provider, so we're going to have to see if that comes back here in a moment. Sorry about that. If we don't see a pullback right now on Ethereum, then hold on a second. This is a day-old chart, but I'm going to bring it up until my API gets to working again. I mean, if we don't get a buy signal here on Ethereum shortly and we go to new highs, I mean, I would have to think we're just going to keep trending higher, so it's going to be hard to get on that train. As I mentioned a couple of years ago when we started out of the lows and had that quick rally up to 13,000, my technometer gave us buys all the way up. So I'm hoping here a couple, 2 or 3 days, a little bit lower, not even a lot lower, we still can get a buy signal on the OP and the volume. What happens is volume corrects, price doesn't. We get another buy set up, and we just keep on going higher. So I'm going to watch this, and we just continue to subdivide higher. Because if the NASDAQ's ready to continue higher, crypto will lead that rally. Crypto is a high beta NASDAQ stock. Nick and I have said that for years. So I still think that's the case. I'm going to check one more time here on my API because this isn't normal, but definitely it's not loading. I cannot give any more crypto updates. So again, I'm going to run a couple commercials on our Discord and our private client group where we trade crypto for you through a trading API. So that's the meat of what I wanted to say today. Again, might be here tomorrow. We'll see what happens, but I'll be here more constant. Nick and I will do some shows together, and we'll do what we can do. I got my
I'm rich, bitch!
got my sound set up, so I am ready to go. So again, a couple commercials here, and probably catch you tomorrow. Thank you.
Warren Buffett, American investor, business tycoon, and one of the wealthiest people in the world, once said, "If you don't find a way to make money while you sleep, you will work until you die." But how is that possible? Well, knowledge is power. In 2020, it is no longer news that cryptocurrencies are the currency of the digital future. Bitcoin stability amidst unprecedented global economic impacts from COVID-19 has proven once again that crypto is here to stay. Learning how to trade, when to trade, and where to trade crypto assets can make the difference between success and failure. At LearnCrypto.io, we offer a pathway to sustainable and lifelong wealth by helping open-minded beginners and experienced traders navigate the thin ice of the cryptocurrency markets. Live shows, interviews, coin reviews, fundamental analysis, predictive trading bots, and open chat access to a community of real traders. These are just a few of the benefits you'll receive with a membership on patreon.com/LearnCrypto. Sign up today if you strive to build yourself a brighter tomorrow.
Do you personally invest or trade stocks? Then you'll want to gain access to our private Discord channel. By subscribing to our pro traders at wyckoffsmi.com, you'll receive individual stock suggestions based upon the Wyckoff method, review possible trade setups, as well as receive emails when any trade suggestions are given. But if you're too busy to manage your own stock portfolio, consider our private client group at our registered investment advisor, Black Bay Capital Advisors. You'll get the personal touch while we manage your stock portfolio for you through the trusted custodian, Charles Schwab. For an annual fee, you'll have more time to enjoy life while we focus on growing your portfolio. We'll be on the same side of the table, working to help you secure your long-term financial goals.
LearnCrypto.io. Are you trading or investing in the fast-moving and exciting cryptocurrency markets? If so, you need to learn how to identify primary trading opportunities by implementing the Wyckoff trading method. This method was created by world-renowned stock speculator Richard D. Wyckoff and has been educating traders for 90-plus years. This course teaches you all you need to know to increase your returns while minimizing your risk using the Wyckoff trading method. Over 1,000-plus students have enrolled in the course since its launch in late 2017. Let's hear what some of the graduates had to say about the course. Craig says, "This is a great course for the crypto trader. I have found it written in an easy-to-understand format and thorough in its content. BTC Capital says, I have tried to study TA for a few years, but until I purchased this course, I had been floundering. LearnCrypto.io is owned and powered by WyckoffSMI.com, the original institute started by Mr. Wyckoff in 1931. Enroll today in our cryptocurrency course, and you will receive lifetime access to our current 24 lessons as well as new ones we add. Also gain access to our course group at LearnCrypto.io to talk with Mr. Butterfield, as well as other students as you proceed with your studies. You will also receive 1 free month to our Patreon Discord paid group, as that is where we give our personal trade setups to our members. This is the only place where you can gain access to our proprietary indicators known as the Optimism Pessimism Index, the Force Index, and the Technometer. Take advantage today of this excellent course and begin reaping the rewards of a time-tested method from the grandfather of technical analysis, Richard D. Wyckoff. To get the best experience, download our Learn Crypto app and get started today.
We'll see you all again. Sleep tight.